Okay, so the first thing we're going to get into is this. Oh, did that even put it in the? Anyways, so we held the event today, and it was glorious. The footage of said event will be getting uploaded in the morning. Um, and this was from a stick in the face. So for anybody out there who's always said Shannon looks like he needs a stick in the face, this was your lucky day. As odds are, my lovely wife captured the moment that a stick hit me right in the face. Um, Definitely, the rest of the game I played better after getting hit in the face. So to the subscriber who hit me in the face, I say thank you, because I wouldn't have scored 4 goals today if not for that hit in the face. I say that all kidding aside. Today was good. Tomorrow we're meeting up with subscribers again. We'll upload the footage from today's meetup, and then the other thing I tried to do was have kind of an interview session back and forth where I was just relaxing, and they were asking me questions, but I was also asking them questions. It's very easy to look at a fan base and just disconnect and take the personal side out of it and be like, well, and make a snap judgment. I do my best not to ever do that. And if I've ever done that in any footage of any video I've ever done, I would greatly and gladly apologize for it. It's part of the reason why, when this channel started out, I would say leave fans and install whatever comment you want here. And then fast forward to now, and I won't say leave fans, I'll say some. And people still take offense because it's the internet and people have the right to be offended by pretty much anything or nothing or perceptions or whatever. It's just part of the internet. But I'm really glad I came down here, and I'm really glad that I've connected with some people, and that the people that I talked to today are already talking about networking with one another, and that's really what this is all about. That's why I make these trips. That's why this is going on. And I don't know if it started with what happened with Brody and the April meetup, and if that's necessarily the nexus, but it definitely didn't hurt. It's one of those things, with now being here in Vegas, and honestly the heat, it's hot. I'm not gonna lie, it's hot, and tomorrow it's supposed to be insane, but it's heat. I'm still not all burnt. We got over 24 hours ago, and I'm not burnt to a crisp. Although we saw a pigeon that we were pretty sure was blackened by the heat. It looked like it. It was just a black pigeon, but we're using the phrase that it was a cooked chicken or pigeon. Anyways, it was a very good day that we had today. It was a lot of fun, and we're nowhere near the Strip now. We're at the Red Rock instead. So we were at the Hard Rock last night, and we had a view of the Strip, and now we're at the Red Rock, which doesn't have anybody hanging from the ceiling, which is probably for the best. In terms of rooms, it's very similar, but it's definitely a completely different area, and we're right across the street from the practice facility. So that's where we're doing stuff tomorrow. That's where we ended up tonight. We had a meal there, and it was fun. This is one of those things, and for people who are in different parts of the U.S. and in Canada and saying, why don't you come here? Vegas was first because Vegas was first because it's the most affordable. We had to hit the spot that was the most affordable to hit, and cheapest flight in, cheapest flight out, and we've done that, and we've been pretty good so far avoiding the real trappings that can happen with a tourist where in 5 minutes you're broke. We've been pretty good at avoiding that. I did lose $1 on Keno tonight, and it was mean. Keno shouldn't just be deal, because you're going to run out. Keno, from where I come from, you just have the game you're playing that BC Lottery Corporation makes money off of, which is government run, of course. So it's a tax, but it doesn't feel like a tax, and because you're paying it willingly. And the draws are every 3 minutes, so you have 3 minutes to think, well, maybe this one will be better, and then it's not. And then you got another 3 minutes, maybe this one will be, no. And in this case tonight, I just dink, and we're done. I lost $1. Now I have a sad. But as you can hear, we've got fully working amenities. It is a different city. It is definitely culture shock, and this definitely is something that I'll wear as a badge of honor. So for people who watch videos over the next couple of days, you're going to see this on the side of my face, because when it's a butterfly band-aid like this, you're supposed to leave it on for 48 hours. How do I know that? Because I was a first aid attendant for a very long time, so I know how that works. It's not a major cut. It's not a big deal. It's kind of purple, but it happens when you play hockey. And I'm just glad the stick hit me here and not here. That's the first thing. As soon as the stick hit me in the face, I'm like, okay, well, it's not my eye, so we're good. I don't have to go to a hospital and worry about dealing with insurance and dealing with my... I've got insurance for the travel down here. During the trip, I've got insurance through my bank, so I'm okay. But I still don't want to have to use it. I'm glad that I paid for it and that it's paid for, but I don't want to have to use it. But yeah, so we're down here until Wednesday. Today was officially day 2, but we will definitely be uploading footage of us talking to... I mean us, meaning Yvonne and I. Basically, she held the camera for tonight while we all talked, but I'll be uploading that footage, and I'll be uploading the footage from the game as well in the morning. But there you go. From Vegas, day 2, and I know my video count today was low, but you know what? There's not a whole lot going on. So I will talk about the signings. Before anybody gets upset, I will talk about the signings that took place today, who's been renewed, who's been signed, and what new things are going on. But it's honestly been pretty quiet. I think of all the weeks for us to take, I think this is actually the best time, because things are kind of quiet, and then when I get home I can start trucking out a bunch of videos. I didn't bring the big board with me. I didn't bring all of my jerseys, obviously. I brought just a handful, and you know, I'll be wearing them for probably more than one video each, because, sorry, that's just going to be how it works for the next few days. But hey, thank you guys so much for watching this. To those that came out today, thank you so much for coming out. It was fun. It's quite the community that's been built through this channel, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So to those of you that are part of this community, thank you. To those that are saying, well, when are you going to come out and see us in Chicago, Detroit, New York, Toronto? It'll happen at some point. It's just a matter of, it's probably going to take some time, because there's a lot of planning that has to go into this kind of thing, and there's a lot of money that can go into it if we're going to the East Coast. And yeah, the one thing with the Red Rock, I didn't see any girls hanging from the ceiling. So, and I didn't see Vegas has got some interesting things that go on in the streets. I'll just put it that way. There's some interesting things that go on in the streets of Vegas. Interesting. Yeah, I'll end it with that. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You like talking about hockey and you just browsed into this video. I'll talk to you guys again soon.